It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting. First up.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Mexico, wearing the black trunks trimmed with black, the Streak Killer. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Mexico, wearing the green trunks trimmed with white, here is the current national middleweight champion, Showboat.
So much hype surrounding. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Good defense stopping that jab. Just misses with that jab. Will the referee step in? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Tried to score with the uppercut. Good right hook. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Beautiful counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter. Oh, and a shot from the heavens sends him to the canvas. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
Shot from the gods, they... 1, 2, 3, 4.
Your blood is my redemption.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Hook misses. They're happy. Did you see that? What a massive upset this would be. What a a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8.
Let me at him.
You've been put
His
down.
blood
You've
is
gotta do it right.
mine.
There's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Nice counter shot. That uppercut's blocked. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This boxer is a real hook special. Oh, right there. What a nightmare scenario. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Where did that come from? Down they go. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. So it's plan B time after being knocked
I
down.
got a little cocky.
Love the response though.
That's all.
Take a deep
Let me back in.
Brush it off. Get on with the job.
Now.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
A perfect counter shot. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Swing and a miss with that hook. Where was the defense? And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
Cornerman, get your job done. Do it right.
There's the bell to start round 5. And we're back. What does this round have in store for us?
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
They exchange punches. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Oh, wait a minute. What's the referee thinking right now? And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But
oh my goodness, Johnny! And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
How about that time counter shot? How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That cut it. There's the bell.
He's
for round
dying.
6. They just gave us one hell of a round. Let's see if they'll do it again.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. He threw a punch and just got countered. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. So much for defensive abilities. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
He never knocked me down. Never. Only once, maybe. Bruh. He's getting knocked out.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. Here we have Streak Killer, and they will enjoy a reach advantage. Up against them, Showboat. It's the middleweight division, plenty of... First up, Streak Killer from Mexico. So much hype surrounding this. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Scoring hook. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. They're both trying for a knockout. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Beautiful counter shot. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Here we go. It's round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
A traditional way of walking through to a world.
Pull her right there. Can they finish it? I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. They somehow weathered the storm.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Nope, that uppercut does not score. being exerted here. Whoa, wait a minute. And we may see a stoppage here. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as box. There's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's hold that thought. Stumbling around in potholes. And down goes Showboat. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The corner now is down to them doing their...
And Showboat is down to the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a row.
Not the best of round. The referee might need to take a point here. Well, he's got... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big... That is illegal. Nice exchange here. Why would they try something that's obviously illegal? Showboat has just been knocked down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
We got our title. We got our title. We got our title. We got the Mexico middleweight title. But yeah. Don't you ever want to play with me, boy? You know what you see in me. Jennifer Bridges, Jennifer Bridges, Jennifer Bridges, Jennifer Bridges.
100 billion meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Mother have a kid on his heels. In the ring is playing real. Brave out man parking on his shield. I doubt man parking on his. Been back from when I was swinging up field. Left up, give him with a whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna showboat over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left right man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left right man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring when right somebody shot sling.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key in combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever bend, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown. Up first is Street Killer from Mexico, and they hold the SCI national title. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO. They're coming up against Lightning Hands from the
This bout,
expectations are. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. That left hook misses. A perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. Good job defending the jab. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. The building is going bananas, and they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. And he's going to take a knee.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
6, 7, 8.
Catch and shoot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four.
and here we go again. The referee might need to take a point here. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And Street Killer has been dropped. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Guys, I'm being too cocky. I headbutted him. He knocked me down.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your butt.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Why weren't they covering up? Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this? Study my movements. Go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations. Bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause all they regard is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprise them? Addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. All they record is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. So what can I tell you? I learned from my failures. I traveled through hell with a gang full of tailspins, and I only prevail cause I came with my day ones, and they never strayed from tough situations. I'm saying there's no conversation, just head down and get from the heart that we came from. All we record is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time I motivate.
Thank you guys for watching. I will see you. Peace.